it comes down to like, what are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to put in? Knowing yourself well enough to recognize an appropriate way to engage in whatever your, challenge is, whether it's social media or, doing comedy and maintaining a healthy fucking relationship with somebody, which is its own can of worms that you have to have a lot of patience with. But when it comes down to habits, when it came to social media, for me, it was the same thing. It was like quitting smoking or something, where I was like, all right, it has to be like I have to know that this is going to be a permanent lifestyle change when I get into it. And it's because if I come into this with any other expectation, it's not going to work. Like if this is going to work, it's going to be like, this is like me now, like I'm a dude on social media. Like I'm a comedian. I have an album out, whatever. This is who I am. And this is my now every single day I engage with this. Whereas like before, I would not even log into my social media more than once a week sometimes, once a month sometimes. And this is even as a comedian who's pursuing it, just like uninterested. And now it's like, well, if I'm going to have a career, like, fuck, I have to do it. If I want to live, I have to quit smoking. If I want to fucking land this trick, like my ankle has to work, so I'm gonna like heal it and take care of it and make sure I have all of the things necessary so that when I do put in, it's going to be fucking worth it, and I'm going to be able to put in with confidence that it's going to work, not immediately, but eventually, because again, like I'm coming in for the full run, like for the rest of my life. And having those habits and that expectation, I think, is key. Because I was like, just log in once a day was like the first habit I had to build. Like, just set the bar there. Like, just know that you're going to be on social media for the rest of your life. So don't be like, I have to post on every single fucking account every single fucking day. And it has to be good and it has to be funny and I'm going to be smart and like I'm going to know about all the fucking, international politics. And then you fucking don't, you blow it and you get insecure, get into a fight with someone in the comment section, and then you fucking throw your laptop against the wall and you're like, fuck it, I'm going to farm. And then you're like, God damn it, I want to do stand up still. You fucking bring it back around. And I did that for years. And then finally I was like, just log in once a day. Slowly, the next challenge will be like post once a week and then post. And then pretty soon you'll have the habit of like posting hopefully close to every day, which is still something I'm working on.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel so taxing anymore because I came in like nice and slow.
Yeah. Have you
instead of trying to overwhelm myself.
Have you ever read Atomic Habits?
Yes, I've got it on my bookshelf over here.
Yeah, say that's.
And I got 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and I have like a million habit books. I like went down the rabbit hole. The number one book though on it was The One Thing. If you've ever read that book,
I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, that was my favorite one. It kind of really knocks that message home, like hits that message home of start slow and pick one thing that you really, really want and make it really, really specific and really, really big. And then work your way backwards and start with like one small habit that like if you could knock over one small domino, it could knock over a bunch of like other big dominoes that are twice its size.
Yeah.
So start small and then just have a big vision of where you want to go and just keep knocking over dominoes.
Yeah,
habit-wise.
That is that's the thing in Atomic Habits that I necessarily didn't realize until reading it, but the reason a lot of people fail with trying to make a big change, like I think the example they use in the book is like, New Year's diets is, okay, I'm going to start this diet and I'm going to get healthier. I'm going to start working out. And you just try to go all in. You just try to go all in right at the beginning, and it's a shock to your system, not just like physically your system, but the way you live and your routines. Yeah. So it's like you have to fully kind of rebuild your life around whatever that goal is. And the best way to do that is to start small. So like you said, okay, I'm just going to log on. I'm just going to get on to fucking Instagram every day. And I don't have to post, but then eventually that gets worked into your system. So you're in the habit of, okay, I'm on here. And now you're like, all right, I'm going to comment. It's like just little steps. So it's not just like, all right, I got to fucking get on and I got to post. It's got to be good. And I got to get this many likes. It's got to be viral. It's the same with just every little thing in your life.
That's a big part of it, is like starting small and knowing why. What is your big why of why you're doing it?
Yeah.
Because if you comes down with social media is like a great example. Like when you're like, oh, but if it doesn't work, what now?
Yeah.
And it's like, was that the point for it to like get this many likes? Because really the point was for you to start the habit of doing it.
Yeah.
Right. And so it's like, if you start eating really healthy and you don't lose weight right away, and you're like, fuck this, back to Burger King, it's like, it doesn't happen overnight. You're not going to be great at it right away, but like you stay on it, you start slowly, like, instead of changing your whole diet, you just eat celery sticks instead of fucking French fries, and you start there. But you know that your big goal is to be like a health nut, or like to eat really, really healthy all the time, or to be on social media really, really consistently and well, right? Whatever the big goal is, it's important to know where you're going and why, but to know that you're not doing it for immediate results.
Would you say
Anyway, I'm doing a library circuit tour where I talk about all of this stuff, and you guys can buy my book, Skater Habits for Hella Funky Dope People, by Taylor Clark.
Skater Habits would be a terrible book, because it'd be like, all right, wake up around noon. I don't know.
Yeah.
Kick the other dude off the couch.
Yell at your sister, and then go down to the old schoolyard. School's in session, so you have to hide.
Yeah. Go to the skate park.
Get your tricks.
Hang out. Do one trick every 30 minutes, and then just sit and drink warm beer and smoke cigarettes, talk shit on the kids that are there.
People think skaters. What do you guys think? We're in the Olympics now. You got to take us fucking serious.
That is true. That is true. That's so funny.
I'm going to yell that at security guards now. We're in the Olympics.
I'm training. This is my training ground
for the Olympics.